say it's pancake day. Have a guess what I'm having for breakfast? Pancakes. So, in my food processor, I've taken some of these regular breakfast porridge oats and I've whizzed them up until they're fine to give me a consistency I can use as a flour, thus making it 0.3 on no count. So I'm just going to measure out 100 grams of my yummy oat flour. Hope I've guessed it right. I'll be doing some, oh, it was a good guess, wasn't it? Crikey. How about that? I almost got it right. I'm very pleased with that. So into that I'm going to add, because I'm making these a kind of a spicy apple, a little teaspoon or so of mixed spice, splash of cinnamon, and a little pinch of salt. Give that a stir. Okay, so what's next? I'm going to make it a well in the middle. I'm going to crack in 2 eggs. Now, I'm very lucky, these are from my daughter-in-law. She has her own chickens, so hopefully these would be the best pancakes ever, because they're free range, genuine in the garden chickens. Lucky me. So, okay, that's going to be whisked in. Just build it up like so. And then in a little while, I'm going to start adding in my skim milk. So in here I've got 200 ml of skim milk. I'm going to add in 75 ml of water. Give it a stir. And start whisking that in as well. Start bringing the mixture together, and slowly the batter will come together and bring in the rest of the flour from the outer circle. I could make these plain. I've decided not to. I'm going to grate in some apple, because it is a treat. I wanted to do a little bit different. You could grate in carrots, oh gosh, all kinds of things. You could even mash in a banana at this point if you wanted, or put in a few pointed chocolate drops, or sultanas if you like. But I try and use no count ingredients in mine, just to keep my weekly usage in check. It's coming together beautifully, very pleased with that. You could add sweetener if you wanted to, but I'm not going to. Or vanilla essence also, that could work. So what's next? Got my apple. Cut it in half. And again, take the middle out. Just gonna get my bigger, oh, it's not there. Oh yeah, it is. My bigger grater. Don't need to take the skin off, because when you press against it, as you can see, your hand pushes the apple flesh in and you're just left with the skin. Much easier than having to peel the whole apple. Looking good. I wonder if my husband will try these as it's pancake day. I think he might. Is that a nod or a no? A maybe? See how quick and easy that is, isn't it? Brilliant. When I lived in Switzerland, a neighbour showed me this little trick. And she taught me how to make Birkin muesli, which I suppose is like the rave at the moment, the overnight oats. It's the same thing really, but I suppose it's more fattening, the way we made it in Switzerland. Ta-da! It's going in. Wow, yummy. You could put some lemon zest in there if you wanted to. I'm not going to. I'm going to let that sit for about 1 minute and then I'll be back and do the cooking phase. 1 minute. So I've realised adding the apple has made my mixture quite thick, so it won't be a smooth, thin, silky pancake. Nonetheless, it should be tasty. So I thought with the leftover ingredients, I'd have a go at putting the pancake mix into the waffle machine, which is something I saw other ladies and gents talk about this morning. So here we go. Might have overfilled that. Okay, so I'm going to leave that cook around about 4 or 5 minutes. If you just want to have a quick look over here, you can see my pancake is cooking gently, but it is quite thick and it's just starting to bubble on the edge. Once it starts going like that all the way around, I will attempt to turn it over, but it's not going to be like a traditional thin pancake, so I really won't be attempting to flip it. Not at all. I'll be back in a moment. Yeah, I reckon that's done. Let's have a look. Pancake. I've got a plate of fruit lined up here in my Alpro yogurt. So, as you can see, it's quite thick. It's got apple in. I'm going to break it to serve it onto my plate. There we go. It looks absolutely scrumptious. And I'm just going to move that to one side. Serve up with some of my absolute favourite yogurt, Alpro Simply Plain. Diet food? Not at all. This is heavenly. Absolutely scrummy. What do you think of my brunch? It is brunch now rather than breakfast. Bit late getting up today. Sprinkle cinnamon on top. You could put some sweetener on if you wanted, but I don't think it needs it. So what's next? Taste it. Okay, I will if you insist. Let's cut it off. As you can see, it is thicker than normal, but it's got apple in it. It tastes fantastic. Very good. So what have we got cooking here? You might remember earlier, I used the other batter in. There you go. That looks good, doesn't it? Just get a plate to pop it on. I'm going to keep this in my pudding this evening. Serve it with something or other later. Just lift it up. Good. And it's quite solid. That's probably due to the apple in it. So as you can see, the pancake mix does work. Let's try a little bit. In the waffle maker. It's nice, got a slight bite to it, it's soft in the middle as it should be. But it's not like a traditional pancake where you use white flour. It's not that silky smoothness to it at all, no. But it's got flavour, it's healthy, it's easy to make and it's quick. And it's very tasty. You can have a go doing it too.